What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 8, Episode 5. You guys, I don't even really remember what happened on the show. Why do I remember more of the Love and Hip Hop Miami commercial than I do this actual episode? I was like, Mona, bitch, you better do it with that commercial. I love the commercial. It's colorful. It's all Miami. They've got rappers on there, people that are singing that have actual talent, names that we know of, put a little money into it. I'm looking forward to this Miami season, you guys, and it starts on January 1st. I guess New York and Miami is going to run concurrently, at least for a little while until New York runs out, because we still got quite a ways to go before New York is done. So yeah, good thing I got my notes though. Y'all, we gonna get through it. Let's get to it, shall we? First, let's talk about Remy. She says that everything is good. The store is up. Her music is doing great. What's next? Okay, Pap got what's next. And that is the baby that they were talking about. You know, he's ready to get the in vitro fertilization process started. And he has a feeling that Remy is trying to renege. But Remy says, no, I'm ready. I'm all set. Everything is in place. We might as well get this started. Because, you know, by next year, she wants to have her album out. Okay, the music right, the career right, the baby out, you know, so she could just kind of move on with life. So Pap was surprised. He was not expecting that out of her. She did tell him that she had to talk about all of that with Juju. And Juju was just telling her, like, are you prepared for maybe it won't work out quite so succinctly like you think? And Pap was mad that Juju would tell her that. You know, he was just like, why would you even put some negative thoughts into, you know, Remy's head like that? Juju wasn't really trying to do it that way, but it did kind of sound like that's what she was saying, but that's not what she was saying. But of course Pap took it that way. No, we're not gonna think negative. We're going to get to work. We're going to make sure that it goes through. This is going to be the best pregnancy that you ever had. Okay, because I'm going to be there. Pap is such a good dude. I hope it ain't just for TV. I don't think it is. But yeah, they are such a cute couple. Black love, y'all. Rocky love it. All that positivity I just threw at you. Who's next but Carl and Little Moe. So Carl is taking this lie detector test. Little Moe tells us how nervous she is. You know, she don't know what to expect. Girl, I can tell you what to expect. Because you already know what it is. I mean, people have been saying that he's been cheating for years. I mean, I know that, you know, some folks just be lying and talk about it. But something just tells me that Carl is not the victim of somebody lying on him. And plus, y'all saw this dick pic of him floating around. Child James sent me a picture. James Caldwell sent me a picture the other day. I was just like, Lord. Child, if it ain't an undershaft picture, child, it was all the way looking like, yeah, Carl out there. And we know it. Carl know it. Lil Moe know it. But Lil Moe ain't gonna be convinced until he takes this lie detector test. Okay, well, the results is in, and yes, he was cheating. So now what? Lil Moe is hurt. So Mona get Dr. Jeff on the line, say, look, I need you to come on down here and talk to Little Moe and them, see if we can get their relationship worked out. So, you know, Jeff comes and he does his same old song and dance that he does on every damn reality show. That's the reality show doctor. Carl says he feels bad. You know, he didn't want to hurt Moe like this. Even though he wasn't cheating physically, you know, he was sending pictures and sending text messages. Well, something tells me that he was doing even more than that. But, you know, that's all that he got caught for. So that's all he gonna admit to. Didn't the girl say that she had a baby by him? I mean, how did we get that? By immaculate conception? Shit. Look, I would have more sympathy for Lil Moe, but the whole thing is we know that Lil Moe knew that the nigga was cheating. So I just feel like this whole thing is very exploitative, because now you trying to play on our sympathies when, girl, you been knowing. For years and years we've been going through this. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. So Lil Moe says, you know, everything had been perfect. She don't know how she gonna handle this, you know, and Dr. Jeff assures her that, you know, like any other problem that people have in their marriage, it takes time. So she says normally she would be out, she would be done, she would leave. Okay, but this time she gonna try to hang in there and make her marriage work with Carl. My whole thing is, you done went through all of this with the lie detector test on the show and everything. Why were you on this other show just a couple of days ago talking about your relationship and still trying to find out if he was lying or not? He done already told you, the lie detector. See, that's why I came with Lil Mo. I don't have the time, child. I don't have the time. Carl, you know, he trying to get his career back on track. He's at the ring. He's working out. He got his girl Snoop there. Okay, they old friends. He's trying to get prepared for his next fight, but he can't concentrate because there's shit that's going on with Little Moe. You know, and Snoop was just like, well, where your mind be at? That's still not right. It's not right, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna do it no more. Snoop says that she didn't really think that Little Moe was really gonna make him take this lie detector test. So she was really shocked that even Little Moe did all of that. I don't know why. That Little Moe is something fantastic. So then he goes on and on about this whole he don't know how to love and how he don't know how to be in a relationship. And, you know, Snoop is just like, you got to get this right, okay? Because you and Moe, y'all been together. Y'all good for each other, okay? Well, what y'all got, like 10 kids? And what y'all got, like 10? Don't y'all got, like 10 kids? Don't y'all got, like 10? Don't y'all got like 10 kids, y'all? Child, I can't do it. And Carl is just like, yeah, we got a lot. We gonna fix it. Okay, Carl. All right, so we see Rich. He gonna sit down and talk to Bree because that whole confrontation that Bree had with Bianca, you know, when they was all together, you know, he wasn't good with that. Okay, so he was just like, as soon as you came out the damn bathroom, you was just like, yep. And Brittany was just like, well, every time I see Bianca, she jumps me. So excuse me if I have a little bit of a defense set up when I see that bitch. Rich feels like she should take the high road. And Brittany says, look, I'm not trying to fight, okay? I don't go looking for her for a fight. However, every time we see each other, that's just what it is, okay? But look, I can't be worried about it. I got my grandmother sick. Okay, I got way other things to be stressed about. While she's sitting there talking to Richie, up walks Navarro. Richie was like, this is my boy. He's my entertainment contract lawyer. You know, he's worked with a whole bunch of people. You know, Navarro started dropping names. You know, he been with the Migos. He done been with Fetty Wap. Okay, somebody named Bravo or something. I thought he said Nikki, but then I didn't never hear the last name, so I didn't know who he was talking about. And so she was just like, oh, okay, somebody that, you know. Mona moving on up, y'all. Then he brings up his top client. That would be Anais. She was just like, who? He was just like, yeah, she's this Latin singer, you know, real talented, but quite a firecracker. And Richie, you got to be looking out. She going to be hitting you up soon. Okay, Richie Dollars, you know. He got the HHs in his eyes, but he trying to push that down, y'all. He ain't trying to bring back the Creep Squad. But you know the ho-ho ain't never too far from the surface. So, sure enough, Anais reached out to Richie, and Richie Dollars meets with her. And Anais is all things Anais, super flirty, super aggressive. Remember, Anais is married. Even though we have not seen her husband since the fucking first episode, she is married. So we have to always keep this in mind because, girl, she be so off the chain that we tend to forget that she has a whole husband and kids at the house. So, you know, she's coming on to Richie, and Richie is trying to, you know, he's trying to stay in business mode, but it's hard for him. He does remember that this girl is not my client. So I really could smash if the opportunity did present itself. You know, so she laying it on thick. They sitting down on the couch or whatever. She all up on them. And, you know, you see old Richie Dollars sliding back to his old devilish ways. Okay, he was like, nigga, you want ho here. Now, Safari, he got his girl Dream Doll, okay? And he says that everything is great. The music is great. Dream Doll is great. I still hate to see him with her. How old is she? She looks way too young for Safari. And I don't even know if it's young for age. I feel like it's young in maturity. This girl is quite immature. And why do I say that, you ask? Well, she's sitting there talking to Safari about Sophia the Body, okay? His ex. And I'm still not clear on why she doesn't like Sophia Body. Not Sophia the Body, just Sophia Body. I know y'all gonna correct me. Dream Doll is telling them to run down and, you know, to fight with the smoothies and all of that. I mean, you should feel stupid telling a grown man that damn story to begin with. My husband would look at me like, Roxanne, really? Nobody got time for this shit. You know, she telling him that she was gonna beat the shit out of Sophia. I still got that to see. You know, Safari is just talking to her like, yeah, you know, I want to introduce you to my mama, but my mama mama ain't gonna want to see this whole hood boogery thottish ways that you got. She gets all fluttery inside when she hears that he wants to introduce her to his family. But he was just like, you know, I want to do it, but you stupid. And I can't have you out here making me look all crazy with my family. I'm sure they probably think that already. So she tells him that she's gonna get it together. Okay, she promises. Okay, gotta meet the mama now. So then later on, we see Safari, and he is crying. Evidently, his uncle had been shot and killed. So he was very upset. Okay, so he's crying, and Dream Doll comes over, and she is the shoulder that he needs at the time. And Dream Doll at least has enough fucking sense to be like, you know, your family needs you. You know, you're the man of the family. You gotta be strong. You know, the whole God doesn't put more on your shoulders than you can take talk. Safari appreciates that. He says that any other thought wouldn't be there. All right. Actually, he said if she was a thought, she wouldn't be there. But so he appreciates her for that. I guess that's brought their bond a little bit closer. Mariah is still mad about the fight that she had with Hofia. That's what she calls Sophia. So she sits down with Bianca, and she's telling Bianca about the whole Lame James and Sophia body situation and how she had to whoop Sophia's ass because, you know, the bitch was rude to her and said, if you let me talk, and the K was a little too hard. So, you know, she had to commence to swinging and barely grazing her face and thinking that she beat the bitch ass. Bianca says, oh yeah, I know who Sophia is. I heard that that's Lame James's girl. But I know the feeling, because I had to whoop Brittany's ass at the party. You know, she goes on to tell her about how she had to throw the shoe and hit Brittany in the face all up in here. And also how she got into it with Dream Doll. And Bianca was just like, what's up with Dream Doll? Like, ain't that supposed to be your girl? But Dream Doll is all good friends with Sophia. Dream Doll hangs with Brittany. And Brittany don't like Bianca, right? So now it's time for Mariah to make a decision, because Dream Doll says that if you guys try to jump Brittany, then we can't be friends. So then Mariah says, well, if Dream Doll can't be friends with you, then I can't be friends with Dream Doll. See, this is all real stupid and retarded, you guys. It's just dumb. But listen, they say they're being loyal to one another. So now Mariah is friends only with Bianca, I suppose. And now I guess Dream Doll and Brittany has linked up together. I don't know where Sophia lies in all of this. So now Mariah feels like she cannot be on the same label as Dream Doll if she gonna be, you know, drumming up all this shit. So she gonna sit down with the Gwenin God himself, and she's explaining to him all the shit that her and Bianca and all that done discussed. And DJ Excited Self is just sitting there listening to like, really? I cannot be a part of this dumb girl bullshit. Let's get to this buet. Plus, it's all hearsay. Like, you haven't heard any of these things coming directly from Dream Doll's lips. So you expect me to drop this artist just because Bianca told you some shit that supposedly Dream Doll said? So now Mariah feels like he's protecting Dream Doll. Well, oh my God, you guys. Between DJ Excited Self and Richie Dollars, they ought to be fucking ashamed of themselves dealing with these young ass birds. Now, later on, Juju says that she's trying to calm Bianca's hot ass down. Okay, because every time she turns around, she hears that the bitch is fighting. She wants to sit down and talk to her. Just get some, you know, just try to talk some sense into the girl. Bianca says, okay, she want to meet with Juju. She really like Juju, but she hope that this ain't going to be no conversation about how she been wilding. So they sitting down there talking, and Bianca brings up, you know, how she's having issues with Yandy. She don't really know exactly what's going on, but the management thing is seeming to fall through. Yandy ain't really been around, and supposedly Yandy believes that Bianca's been talking about her behind her back. Okay, and Bianca's like, I ain't really been talking about this girl behind her back. Whatever I say about Yandy, I say it to her face. That's because we're friends and that's how we roll. Because Yandy believes that, she seems to have dropped Bianca like a hot rock. Well, Juju says, well, you know, you need to sit down and you need to talk to Yandy so we can work this whole thing out. Don't let this confusion grow till it's really a problem. Now, Juju, Yandy, and Jonathan meet up. Jonathan is like, he's over Anais and all the drama. You know, he just gonna hang out with his girls, the one that he know got his back, and that's that. Juju says that she want to tell Yandy about her conversation that she had with Bianca. Jonathan was just like, well, I'm the one that told Yandy that Bianca been talking behind her back. See, all this. All right, so Juju was like, oh, it was you? Yeah, it was me. Okay, because Yandy is my girl, and I don't appreciate the fact that Bianca been talking about her behind her back. Again, he say, she say, she say, he say. He say, she, he say, she say. Well, who told Jonathan? Jonathan just keeps saying that a friend told him that. Well, who's your friend? And he's not willing to let his source out yet, but he said, you know what, I'm going to double check with them, make sure that they told me the right information. I'm going to get back with you. I was just like, Jonathan, you being messy. Okay, because it should be easy enough for you to say who said what so we can get to the bottom of this shit. I was like, Jonathan, I know you ain't out here making up whole stories. You done sat down with Mona, didn't you? I know. She's crafty, that one. But with all this being said, Yandy now wants to sit down and talk to Bianca. Okay, so Juju says she gonna set that up. Alright, so I guess Juju is the setup queen this season. So now we got Juju and Yandy and Bianca. Yandy does say that the girl is like a little sister to her. So, you know, she's willing to try to work this shit out. Okay. So they both seem to want to make this work, right? Bianca basically tells her that she ain't said nothing bad behind Yandy's back. While they sitting there trying to talk, Jonathan rolls up. Okay, and he is completely putting 20 on 10. Just too extra, too soon. Well, he tells her, I'm the one that said that you was the one that was talking behind Yandy's back. She was just like, I think it's crazy, Yandy, that you would believe him instead of coming and talking to me about it. If I'm supposedly the one that said it, why wouldn't you say anything to me? You like family to me. Who is the one that told you that, Jonathan? Well, again, Jonathan is protecting his source. Who said it? Who said it? Okay, now she ain't got much patience. She jump up like she about to do something. Of course, security is there and they not gonna let her do anything. She take off her jacket, bitch. We about to get it popping because, you know, that's how Bianca solves things. He was like, you think I'm scared of you, but I'm not, standing behind all these 6'2" big ass men. Okay, so then she throws some shit at him, some drink at him. So then security is there and everybody's trying to calm everybody down, and Juju is trying to get Bianca to sit down, and, you know, Yandy and all of that. And then finally we get a little bit of calm over everybody, so we all sit it on back down. Jonathan goes on to say, listen, you can jump up and do all of that. I know you're just trying to make it look like you would fight me, but no matter what, I would never get up and fight you. Okay, as a man, even as a gay man, I'm not gonna fight you. You a girl, you not about to make me look crazy. She was just like, I just want to know who said it. Okay, how hard is that? Yandy starts to protect Jonathan and says that he was just trying to help by telling me what you supposedly said. He was being loyal to me. And Bianca was like, but you still don't see how he could just be making up something? And why wouldn't you be loyal to me? Fuck, I'm your friend, I'm your artist. I'm supposedly your little sister. That nigga is a fraudulent bitch. He is irrelevant. He is a non-motherfucking factor. Yandy starts to go on and on about Bianca not being able to control herself. And I agree, Bianca does have some control issues. But in this matter, I think that we need to be a little harder on Jonathan. Nigga, say who said it, or we ain't gonna, you know, we ain't gonna believe what the hell you said. They start jumping all over Bianca and telling her that she needs counseling and you need to grow up. I was just like, yeah, this ain't really right. This ain't right. Jonathan keep on saying how he just saying what he thought he had heard and that he was sorry. But you know what? Bianca ain't buying it. Okay. Even though he gives her this half-ass apology, she was just like, if you know, my mama told me a long time ago, if you can't say shit nice, then don't say anything at all. I agree, Bianca, because there's some bullshit. Alright, you guys, that is it. Let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.